If you've seen headlines about TrumpRx, you've probably noticed some bold claims, especially around GLP-1 medications like Wegovy, Ozempic, and Zepbound suddenly costing hundreds of dollars less per month. At the launch of the TrumpRx website, the administration framed the program as a response to what it calls extreme international price disparities. On the TrumpRx website, it states, America was being overcharged for medicine. The same drugs made in the same factories at the same dosages are costing Americans up to 1,000% more than in any other country. This is unacceptable. That statement sets the tone for what TrumpRx is trying to do, bring U.S. drug prices closer to what other countries are paying. But here's the part that matters for patients. Do these discounts actually translate into real savings, and for whom? Because while some people may see meaningful reductions, especially those paying cash, others, particularly insured patients, may find the picture is more complicated. Today we're breaking down what TrumpRx is, how it works, what the GLP-1 prices really look like, and the fine print every patient should understand before deciding if this is worth using. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is finally here. TrumpRx is a new government-backed website, TrumpRx.gov, designed as a central hub for discounted prescription drugs. Important clarification right up front, TrumpRx does not sell medications. Instead, it aggregates manufacturer-driven discounts, provides coupon codes, links patients to drug makers' direct-to-consumer platforms, and focuses almost entirely on cash pay pricing. This is part of Trump's broader most favored nation pricing policy, which aims to tie U.S. drug prices to the lowest prices paid in other countries. The administration says these agreements were negotiated with 16 of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, with one more expected to join. At the launch event, Trump argued that Americans have been paying far more for prescription drugs than patients in other countries. In some cases, hundreds of percent more for the exact same medications. According to the administration, Americans make up about 4% of the world's population, yet they shoulder a disproportionate share of global drug spending. Trump says the new pricing agreements are designed to change that, claiming prices could drop by 300, 400, or even 600%, depending on the drug. Now, while this is a GLP-1 focused channel, I want to show one example outside of weight loss meds to illustrate the broader pricing gap the administration is pointing to. This is the fertility drug Gonal-F. In the U.S., this medication can cost around $1,449 per pen, while in Canada, it's closer to $355 per pen, a significant difference for the same drug. Here's a screen capture from TrumpRx. You can see the listed original price of $966.04, and with a discount of $798.04, the price drops to $168. This example is for the Gonal-F RediGect Pen 300 IU dose. As with many medications on TrumpRx, prices vary by dosage, and higher strengths do cost more. The key takeaway here is how large the price differences can be and why the administration argues this approach could matter for certain patients. This is where most people are paying really close attention. Here are the advertised starting prices for popular GLP-1 medications on TrumpRx. Wegovy injection has started at $199 a month, which is down from around $1,300 a month. The Wegovy pill is starting at $149 a month for the lower doses. For an Ozempic injection, starting at $199 to $350 a month, depending on the dose. And for Zepbound injections, they are starting at $299 a month, down from about $1,086. These prices are generally based on starting doses, cash payment, and manufacturer participation. Actual savings may vary depending on dosage strength and availability. Here's the practical side of how all this works. When you click on a medication on TrumpRx, one of two things will happen. You'll either get a coupon you can print or save to a digital wallet, or you'll be redirected to the manufacturer's direct ordering platform, such as Lilly Direct. Let's take a quick look at the coupon option. On each medication page, you'll find the coupon section just below the dosage and pricing information. In some cases, instead of a coupon, you will be redirected directly to the manufacturer's ordering site. If a coupon is available, you can either print it or save it to your mobile wallet. The printed version shows which medications the coupon applies to, the discounted cash price, participating pharmacies, and the specific details the pharmacist needs to apply the discount. The example shown here is just a sample. Don't use these numbers. To get accurate pricing, go directly to TrumpRx, search for your medication, and follow the prompts provided. If your medication doesn't appear on the site, it simply means that no discount is available through TrumpRx at this time. The administration has said additional drugs and manufacturers are expected to be added, so it's worth checking back. Once you have the coupon, you then present it at a participating pharmacy or order through a mail order specialty pharmacy, depending on the drug. One very important detail to keep in mind: purchases made through TrumpRx generally do not count towards insurance deductibles or out-of-pocket maximums. Now, this is where things get a little bit more complicated. TrumpRx is likely most helpful for people without insurance, people with high deductibles, and patients whose insurance does not cover GLP-1s. Also for cash pay patients who previously had no affordable options. However, for people with good insurance coverage, experts say the savings may be less impressive. Why? Insurers and pharmacy benefit managers already negotiate large rebates. Many insured patients may already pay less through their insurance, and buying cash pay means losing progress toward deductibles. Health policy experts have pointed out that list prices, the ones TrumpRx discounts are based on, are often much higher than what the insurers actually pay. And of course, there are still several unanswered questions. Will more drugs be added beyond the initial companies? How long will these pricing agreements last? Will higher GLP-1 doses remain affordable long term? And will insured patients ever be able to combine discounts with coverage? At launch, only medications from 5 companies are listed: AstraZeneca, Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, Pfizer, and EMD Serono. Drugs from companies like Amgen, Merck, and Gilead were expected, but they're not there yet. So what's the bottom line? TrumpRx could be a meaningful option for patients who are paying entirely out of pocket, struggle to get GLP-1 coverage, and need access to fertility or specialty medications. But it's not a universal solution, and for many insured patients, it may not beat existing coverage. If you're considering using TrumpRx, the smartest move you can make is to compare your insurance price, compare cash pay options, and check whether discounts count toward your benefits. As always, this is about making informed choices, not headlines. If you want ongoing updates on GLP-1 access, pricing, and real-world patient experiences, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.